Listen up, sorry bunch of misfits. Call yourself Marines. Do you Marines think we're on vacation? We're here because we're the ultimate badasses. So act accordingly. We have a job to do. Now listen up. We had a shiny, new, fresh lieutenant straight in from virtual training. That's why you're going back into this bug hunt training simulator. Lieutenant Scott Gorman is going to join you to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't screw up as bad. You're not starting off with all your fancy weapons. No. You're only starting off with a little pistol. You have to deserve to get firepower like this. The mission is simple. Survive. Survive until the motion tracker deck is depleted. To make it a little easier for you, I stacked the motion tracker deck. I shuffled 5 level 1 and 5 level 2 motion tracker cards together and put them on top of the deck, just to make it a little easier for your little delicate Marines. You can get more weapons if you like. I left crates around the simulation. You can try to find them so that you can find and do an interact tech test. If you pass, if you're lucky, be able to rifle through the endurance deck for being a bunch of crybabies and take a card of your choice. No such thing as delicate in a Marine's vocabulary. This may be a simulation. Those xenomorphs get hold of you, they're gonna hurt like hell. Survive the onslaught of xenomorphs, turn after turn, until the motion tracker deck is depleted. Once it's depleted, you survive, and you earn my respect. We're not here to cower. We're Marines, colonial Marines, and we're scared of nothing. You know the drill, sweetheart. Assholes and elbows. Let's go kill some bugs. Hooah! Time to just jump right in there. Okay, so who's going to activate first? My heroes are Private Daniel Spunkmeyer. Yes, some of the expansion stuff is in there from 5x5. We're going to play 5x5. And also Ellen Ripley. And the rest, which is Gorman, Hudson, Hicks, and Vasquez, is grunts. So we have a private, and then we have a civvy, or civilian. So who is going to activate first, I wonder? It's going to have to be Private Daniel Spunkmeyer is going to decide, should Ripley go first or should I go first? And I think Spunkmeyer is going to go first because it's just Spunkmeyer. So he is going to go, and it says, on activation, draw an endurance card. Then you may recycle any number of cards from your hand. Super powerful. So on his hand, he draws an endurance card, and he got an event. So this is Somebody Wake Up Hicks. Stand up any one knockdown character. So I'm going to put that in hand because the thing is nobody's knocked down right now. So anyhow, that is what he had to do on his activation. And again, he could recycle a number of cards from in his hand. So now he's going to move. He's got a speed of 4. Spunkmeyer, where are you at? Shoot, 1, 2. He's going here, and he's going to take an interact action to try to find out if he can get anything better than the HK VP70 pistol, which everyone is equipped with, which you start off in the bug hunt. So he's going to do a tech test. His tech for Spunkmeyer is a 6. He's a pretty techie guy, and he's got a 2. So that 2 that he rolled, that chest is gone now. He can get the look, and he can search and find anything he wants, one item, I should say, from there. So he's going to search, and I'm thinking, should you do a flamethrower? I'm not sure if we should give him a flamethrower. Why not, though? I think a flamethrower would be really, really cool. So we'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to find the flamethrower and equip it to Spunkmeyer. Alrighty, we found the M240 flamethrower right there. Bam. Costs 4 to equip, though. Spunkmeyer does not have any cards in hand, but we're going to be sharing all the cards. I know you shouldn't be sharing all the cards, but again, this is just a custom training mission for Bug Hunt. So the reason why I'm just sharing all the cards is because it's going to take up too much space for me just to put the cards in hand. But actually, it's only going to be Private, Spunkmeyer, and Ellen Ripley that would have cards, because none of the grunts can hold any. So it's only be 10 cards. So that's okay. So Flamethrower, but cannot equip yet because it is unfortunate that they have no cards in their hand. So that was Spunkmeyer's turn because he moved and did that. So next, let's activate Ripley. Actually, first off, on end of activation for Spunkmeyer, you may discard 2 cards from your hand to recycle a hazard card on a Marine character. Don't matter where you are in the game, but you can discard 2 cards and recycle from your hand. It has to be from your hand, and you're able to remove a hazard card from a Marine. That's really OP, I think, but we will find out. It's going to be really cool. So anyhow, next to activate is going to be Ripley, and Ripley has some on activation abilities. You draw 2, recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. So there's nothing to recycle, so we're just going to draw 1 card, and it is some equipment. It is Commander's Comm Link. At the end of the character's activation, reveal a card. Choose another Marine to take a move action. This is the stuff that you can do. So at the end of this character's activation. So this is the comm link. So I'm thinking she's going to do this now, or no, she better just hang on to this comm link because there's nothing there so far, but we can see that there's something kind of hiding over here. It's a blip that they are not aware of right now. So anyhow, that is Ellen Ripley. She drew it. She has a passive ability, but we're not going to discuss about that right now. So she is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Line of sight. Got to flip it over. Oh, it's a 1. We are lucky. It's only one of those aliens. So we will find one of the aliens, and we will place the alien here. So that was Ripley's first turn. Second turn is she's going to shoot. She has the pistol. The pistol always hits on a 3 or less. And after you take an attack action with this weapon, you may exhaust a card to make a second attack action with this weapon. But it is a close weapon. It's a backup weapon, so you have to be at least 4 spaces away, but you can see 1, 2, 3, definitely 4 spaces away to be able to shoot. So Ripley's going to take a shot. Her aim right now is 7, so she has to get a 7 or less to hit that alien, and she's got herself a 6. So successful hit, Ripley goes down to a 6 because she expends one of her ammunitions. I don't know if it's a bullet or I don't know. It's kind of hard because it is in the future. It sounds like it's still bullets, but it's hard to say. But I'm just gonna say ammunition. And this alien is gone, like you don't deserve to be there because Ripley's just gone. She just took it out just like that. Bam. Just a rules correction there. When Spunkmeyer finished activating, he is a private, so he was able to activate 1 grunt before Ripley would have activated. My chair is really creaky here. So what we're going to do then is we're just going to do one now. And who should the grunt be to have activated? Vasquez? Yeah, why not? Let's do Vasquez. She's a grunt. And her passive is just so that she can exhaust 2 cards instead of 3 when she uses her smart gun. But she don't have a smart gun right now. So she has a speed of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's going to stand there. And this door now, let's go to the other camera so we can flip this around. I love this setup. It's so cool. So there we go. She did a double move. She's standing in front of the door, so it is open. She's got a clear line of sight to the whole thing, as you can see here now. And there's a blip, but again, it's being blocked because of this. So the blip is fine. It don't do anything else. So Vasquez has moved. And then it would have been Ripley's turn. And then Ripley could not do any, activating the grunts because she is a civilian. So now it's going to be on to all the rest of the grunts. And there's really not much that the grunts can do here. So Hicks is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This door opens up just like so. And now there is a blip there, but it's not activated yet. So this was Hicks's 1, 2. No, Hicks was here's 1, 2, 3. I hope I didn't screw this up. So he's gonna step into the door. The door is still open there. This blip is going to get revealed. It is two aliens, 2 xenomorphs. And there we go. I'm just going to use this instead. Now, it does say that there is alternate rules that can be done to the game where you could place all the miniatures out instead of using like the cardboard tokens. But I'm going to be kind of using these sometimes, and also I'm going to be switching back to these right here. If you can see that, if it gets it in focus. So yeah, these are counters. The head points towards it. You've seen this on the channel before. I got this off Thingiverse. And if you look at the videos previously, I did talk about it, and I did credit to gave credit to the artist because phenomenal idea, very smart. But anyhow, there they are right there. So he only moved up once. So Hicks against that was 3, that was 4. Maybe not. So Hicks was here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, no, we're going to say that Hicks moved in. That's first action. So now he's going to try to shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can't shoot because they are too far away. Hicks has put himself into some pretty horrible danger right now for the xenomorphs. Aliens that are going to be able to move up to 6 and try to attack poor Hicks. Hicks may be our first casualty into this game. We will see. Last 2 grunts to activate is Gorman and Hudson. We are going to activate Hudson first. And Hudson is just like his buddy Hicks is going to be into some trouble. So Hudson's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just kind of give himself a little bit of distance so that the aliens, when they're coming up, it's, you know, and plus they're going to offer some defensive fire. Hopefully. So anyhow, next is going to be Gorman, and Gorman is not impressed by. They're split up the team already, and he's not very impressed. Gorman's like, what the heck is going on? So he's just going to go his speed, and Gorman's speed is again 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's here because hopefully there's going to be no aliens that come out there. He wants to barricade this if he can. So anyhow, that is it. Now we are on to the next part, which is going to be the alien phase. For the alien phase, the first thing that we have to do in the alien phase is going to be activate aliens. And there's 2 aliens right here. That's pretty cool, this shot. I really like this shot when I set it up. Anyhow, the aliens are there, so they're going to move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In the way. The aliens are going to move up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I did the same thing. They're just going to go there. And they're going to try to overpower Hicks with the 2 of them. But because of that, now, Hudson has... actually, I shouldn't have done that. Hudson has fire, recovering fire. So he is going to try to shoot. And again, he has the pistol, always hits on a 3 or less. And Hudson right now is... actually, no, we have to do Hicks first. Hicks starts the recovery fire first. And Hicks' aim is 6 because he didn't do any shooting or anything, so he needs a 6 or lower. And he's got a 10. He totally missed. But it goes from 6 to 5. Now, we have Hudson who's going to take a shot too as well. He's going to use the other die because that was just really bad. Come on, Hudson. He's got a 4. And Hudson's aim die was a 6, gone down to 5, because he did hit. And he just saved Hicks's ass like no tomorrow. Well, that's what he's covering his buddy, And then, now, it's this alien's going to go, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right here. He is going to try to attack. So, Hicks gets recovering fire. Now, remember, he just needs to get, it hits on a 3 or lower. 5. Always hits on a 3 or lower. So, Hicks shot, failed, and so luckily Hudson is there, and Hudson is going to buddy him up here. He's going to take a shot, and it's a 3. Obviously Hudson hits because Hudson is like, you're not touching my buddy, and he got the other one. That's twice he saved Hicks's ass. Like, Hicks has got to pay homage and respect Hudson, because Hudson, even though he's a smart ass, he gets the job done. All aliens have went, and then we are on to the blips. So activating blips, and we are going to look to see where they are. So you can see there's none here, but there's one here. Now again, this here is going to be treated as a different tile for each one. So we're going to roll the aliens. So for this one here, there's one blip. So we got to roll, and we got a 5. So it's got a 5 movement for the blip. Remember, this door is open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Guess what? Vasquez got line of sight. And you can see that's 2 aliens. So 2 more aliens are going to come out now. I don't even know how the alien. I can't make this sound of an alien. But anyhow, there we go. That is going to be 2 aliens that go right there. So that is, those aliens have activated, are the blips that get flipped over now. And now we got this area right here is a blip. The door is here, and that's the only door. So move 6. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We're going to do that one now. And that is another 6. Whoa, like these blips are getting a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. No, you wouldn't go there. What am I doing? Put it there. And now we have to do the other aliens blips that are in the other court. I'm just walking around the table because the way I got this set up, I like the setup, but it's a little bit of a pain. So anyhow, we got this blip right here that is next. Can you see it? Like right here. Woo! So let's roll. And 6. All right, so this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No line of sight of anything, so that is it for the alien blips. And we're on to the next part of the phase. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the cleanup phase, it's called. Or no, draw motion tracker cards. That's what we got to do. So the regular bug hunt, they may give you 2 turns, we have to draw them, but we're not going to do that. We are just going to start drawing right now. So we are going to draw some motion tracker cards. Before we draw the motion tracker cards, I just want to, a lot of people have been having a little bit of confusion about how many motion tracker cards you're supposed to draw and so forth for the new rules. So again, with these rules, they're version 1.4. It's the motion tracker cards, 2 cards for 1 player. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. 3 cards for 2 to 4 players, and 4 cards for 5 plus players. So you wouldn't have to draw a card for each player. It's just 2 cards for 1 player, 3 cards for 2 to 4 players, and 4 cards for 5 plus players, just so we are on the same track. So motion tracker cards, I have to draw 2 of them because I am a solo player going here, but I'm using 2 heroes, so even if it was a 2-player game, it's still 2. So first motion tracker card, let's see what it is here. So this here is Alien Assault. It is on spawn number 4, which is up over there. You can see it's all the way, anyhow, you know, it's there. And if this spawn point already has a blip or alien model, move this blip 4 spaces towards the nearest character. But it does not have a blip, so we're going to grab one of our blips. And throw this in the discard for that. That's number 4. So there. Whoops. And that is where it goes. And my big head was in the way. Yeehaw! Alrighty. So second motion tracker card. It is an Alien Scout. Exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight of this blip when it spawns. And we have to spawn number 1, which is down here. This sucks. So it sucks and it don't suck. So it's 1 blip. So I'm going to grab the 1 blip. Let's go to the other cam so I get a better angle here. So we got the 1 blip. It spawns there. And it does say too as well that exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight of this blip when it spawns. And it's in line of sight to 3 characters. So we have to exhaust 3 cards. So that's 1, 2, 3 cards are exhausted. Alrighty, so now this blip is going to be placed right here, but it's in line of sight, obviously. And oh, there's 3 aliens for this. This is horrible. So this time we are actually going to use, like I said, this thing here, and we'll grab one of our aliens just because it's in such a small area. And it spawned 3 aliens right there. Very scary stuff. Gorman's like, hello. I shouldn't have tried to go over and barricade. Oh, poor Gorman. He is having some serious issues here now. So anyhow, that is it for the blips. And we are on to the finishing phase now, because we did do the motion trackers and so forth, so it's on to the finishing phase. Now, for the finishing phase, for the end of turn 1, first is resolve any finishing phase effects. There is none. Number 2 is check for victory or defeat. There's definitely no victory going on here right now because we have to exhaust that entire motion tracker deck. And step 3 is clean up, and that is it. So now we are going to go from turn 1, woohoo, to turn 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So because it's on turn 2, I hope you're enjoying this Board Game Maniacs. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to try to record, and I'm going to record the whole game, but I'm going to put it out in short increments of each turn. That way your attention is not getting diverted, and hopefully it's going to be really good for the analytics here on YouTube for me too as well. It's a shorter video, so it's a longer time watching. So if you like this setup with all this camera angles, like I said, camera angles, camera angles, camera angles. If you like that stuff, by all means, comment below and let me know. Let me know what else you would like to see, because again, for this Board Game Maniacs 2024 channel, we are going to be listening to you, the viewer, more, as in you're going to be picking the games that you would like to see. And I got a little railing glide system I built. I just want to show this off because I think it's really cool that we can do this. So we can go all the way up, and you can see right there is spawn point 3 and 4. And that is like scary stuff, because you can see, if we go back again, you can't see. I'd have to change the camera, but I'm not. But where my fingers are pointing, this is where the turrets are, or the sentry guns. So that when they do come out here, there's going to be all hell breaking loose, and hopefully there's going to be some moving there. I forgot about the spawn point actually. Well, no, that spawned afterwards, so we are all good because we did move one. There's one down here on the stairs, you can see. Well, you can't see there. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed this Board Game Maniacs. Comment below and let me know what you think of this, if you'd rather like the shorter gameplay videos or the longer gameplay videos. And we'll see you next week for turn number 2. Be a maniac, comment below and let me know what you think. And don't forget, if you didn't subscribe already, I don't know why, subscribe. Bye-bye.